everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I'm going to do a flip through of a couple journals that I kind of finished up today during Craft and Chat in Ann Laura's group. And so I've finished my Christmas card journal for this year, and I also did a little finish up on this little journal that I had started. Let's start with the smallest journal first. So I'll set my Christmas card journal aside. Now this one was made with recycled cardboard. Hi, Angie. And what I did is I covered the pages all with just pieces of book pages, music paper, that kind of stuff. Just little bits like underpants, like Lori Marie Jenkins says. And then what I had done is I'd gone through my fussy cuts and I pulled out all the smaller images and some quotes or some sayings I had cut out of magazines. And then I kind of put them in color groups in different envelopes. So like I had all the words in an envelope, and then I had different groupings of pictures, and I created this little journal. So I thought I would share this one real quick. And you can see I would just pick a color scheme and things that kind of went together and then put them together. So this says, act now for the planet. Let your senses come alive. And it's got the bear and a clock and that old truck of sorts. And then this was a fortune cookie that says, rest has a peaceful effect on your physical and emotional health. So I put a lady doing yoga and a chair and just a cherry tree in the background and a piece of painty paper. And then this says, eat in peace for once. And then I just put a variety of foods. So it's got kind of naughty foods, and then I just like that green bottle there and some avocados and a bowl and some olive oil. So then this one says, let's get away, and it looks like maybe this is in a cottage, and this is pumpkins. I must have done this at Halloween time, but then there's a dinner plate and a car. I had a calendar of all these old cars, so that's where these little pictures came from. And then this one says coffee, tea, party time. And I've had that image of this lady for a long time. And so I just glued her down with a library behind her. And there's Cyndi Lauper. And then I just put a bunch of pink stuff on for eye opening. And facing fears. So you've got the pumpkins looking all scared. And then there's lightning and a couple walking toward the lightning. And that picture and this picture are two separate pictures. And then today I did this page, Find Your Adventure. Got Meryl Streep with a couple of llamas. And I did this page today. And that one said, wait a minute, let's back up. Yeah, I read that. This one had another fortune cookie, and it says, one of the best ways to persuade others is with your ears, by listening to them. And Robert De Niro is trying to tell Julia Roberts something, but I don't think she's very interested. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Joyce. And then this is just some different gardening pictures and a potted plant, things that I like. And a chicken is in the chicken coop there, and it says Happy Lives Here. And then the back of the book said, that feel good feeling. And it just, all those kind of went together. So that was my little, use your little cutouts together. So I think it's kind of fun if you wanted to do a small journal. When you're cutting things out, keep larger images together and smaller images together, and then you can break them down into groups by color, and then you can put a page together really quickly. All right. Oh, you lost your uncle today. I'm so sorry. Glad you had a good birthday, but sorry for your loss. And then I finished this big book. This is everybody's Christmas card. And I made this book out of chipboard, recycled chipboard, and a paper pad. And mostly I wanted the cards to just have a home to live in. So I made this book. I have already put last year's book up. This one's considerably larger, which I could have made this smaller, but I usually go by the largest cards I get. So let's just look through. The first thing I like to put in here is my artwork that I made my card from, and I have one of my cards in here. So if you got a card from me, this is what they look like. And if you wanted to take the star off, you could, because it's only in there with a temporary adhesive. So I made a pocket there. Then I've got Janet Nash's page, and she sent me this little tag ornament. And this was an envelope that I folded over the page and made two pockets. So I have a pocket on this page and one on the back. So that was all from Janet Nash. Now these pages are also pockets, but I do not have something in every pocket. So see, there's a pocket here. There's nothing inside this. And then I've got just a variety of things. I cut the stamps off envelopes to decorate. This is done by Barbara Clark. And she sent the Silent Night, Holy Night. And this right here and here is a stamp that Barbara carved herself. And she sent me a tag. So I tried to include all her stuff on one page. And I did that for most everybody where I could. This card was from my sister-in-law. And this right here, somebody made for me. And I used to remember who it was from. And then when I was putting this together, I forgot it got separated. I should have clipped it to the card it went with. But thank you to whoever sent me the little Santa Claus. And then these, let's see, this was from Mary Lou. Auntie Loopy sent me these little characters. So this isn't her card. This is from my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. But they all kind of fit in there. So I just let them live there. And then I just clip this on here. And then this has a pocket that's got a card from Brenda Ashford. And she was my partner for Mary's little Polaroid exchange. So I didn't put that on the same page as the Polaroids, but they're in here. And then this card was from Cheryl and Pierre of Charlie Brown. And then just to fill the places where I had a lot of empty space, I just put some more from the paper pack. And this was just more of the paper I have here in the front where I trimmed that off. So I just stuck it there and there. This artist trading card, I made a little corner pocket from a stamp section. And I tried to get all the stickers that you all put on your envelopes and use them as embellishments. This is from Beth. And this card is from Kathy Cowell. And I have these things in there. I got this tag here and this little verse. And then I made this into like a little notepad. And that was a sticker off the envelope. And I just clipped them all together. And then I just stuck these in there just to give it a little bit of pop of color. And then in here is a card from Mina. Hi, Shannon. But I figured this would be the best way for me to show everybody's cards. Now, somebody sent me these little charms. I'm not sure if it was Journey or not, but somebody sent me those little charms that are on, I think everybody calls those light bulb pins. So I have 3 of those hanging off the pages. Now, this is Dee Dee Willingham's vision of me as a Barbie. She had painted Barbie's hair white and put her in a craft room. And then this is the card that Dee Dee sent me. So that was fun. Now this page, this card is from Judy Patton, and Judy also made me the snowman ornament, but I'm going to let him stay in here so I always have him. And then this was just off somebody else's envelope. I think that was off Kathy's envelope. This was a card from my husband's brother's wife. She makes cards too. That's from Jane. Uh-oh. Just have to be careful. And then this one I have this ornament that was from Sherry Van, and I just have it put on here with a brad. It's about to come off, so I'll have to think of a different way to do that. It's going to fall off, but anyway, there's that. This was the faux Polaroids. These were from my partner. She made me 4 instead of 3. These were from Brenda. And that one was from Mary. And then that's the one that I kept for myself of the ones that I sent to Brenda. And let's see. This card is from my sister Rhonda and her husband Kevin. And then this card is from my sister Robin and her husband Dave. So I made that a pocket. This card here is from the man that got Scott the job where he's working now. He's basically the headhunter. He sent us that. There's another one of those little charms, and I just popped a hole and clipped them into the corners. This is from Nettie, the penguin, and then I made that into a pocket, and I used some envelope. This card here is from Sharon Lombard. And then this is from Esther, Artful Esther. And again, I took things off people's envelopes. This I made into a pocket, but it also opens. And this is from Art Junkie, Shannon. And then this is from Peg Robinson, Peg and her husband. And then in here, I have the receipt from Scott and my trip to Oak Street Vintage Mall. We went there Christmas Eve, I think it was, and just did a little holiday shopping in a small town. It's actually down where he works. I thought it would be fun to hang on to that. All right. Some of these make it hard. The way I've got them in here, you have to think about how the thing closes. This card was from Candy, and I also just put adhesive on 3 sides so I could put Journey's pretty card in there as well, her barn. And you can see how I used all y'all's postage stamps and the washi tape off the back. This card is from Sherry Van. Sherry. And then in here we have a beautiful cardinal, and it's from Beth and Joe. And see, this should probably be back where that ATC was. So it's right there next to that, but that's okay. Another one of those little guys. And then we come to the back, and I have this card from Janet Baum. And look, it's got a cute little kitty on the inside. And this one is from Scott's Boss. And then I've got Kathy Whitney's here, and hers makes a pocket. And Kathy, in the art craft room, they were all wanting to know how you made this Christmas tree. They were like, I'd like to know how Kathy made that. So keep that in mind. People want to know. And then I went through and I listed everybody that sent me a card that's in this book. And I put that in here. And those are the people that'll get a Christmas card from me first of all next year. And then the last card I have in here is from Anne. And It pops up. Look at that. And she said, that looks just like your Cali cat. And it does. It's easy to make the tree. Cool. Well, maybe that'll be a project we can do for next year. So that's the back of the book there. And this was a fun book to make. I used Kathy Orta King's Hidden Hinge binding, which I've kind of shared before. I don't like to share it much because Kathy Orta King did all that work to come up with it. So I just, I just say who I learned it from and leave it at that. So those were my 2 journals that I finished up today. And I want to do another small journal like this that uses just your smallest images. They work up so quick and they're portable. This is a very portable project because you can just put all your stuff in an envelope and take it with you with some blank pages. They don't even have to be hooked together. And here, oh Lordy, I didn't know that was stuck on there. I've ripped this, but I can still work with it. So I've got words out of a magazine in here. And then what I had done is I don't have a bunch of envelopes now. I've already put them back. But I just took some of these letter-sized envelopes and I put my small images in there. And I had put them in different envelopes by color scheme. And that's how I did this little journal. And I would just randomly grab an envelope and do a page. So this is a fun little project. All right. Now, today is December 29th. If you haven't been leaving comments on videos, I would urge you to. I've put together a very fun little package to round out the end of the year for those that leave a comment. And in just a couple days, Scott and I will be going through the process of, he'll pick a number. I will count my videos up, videos and lives, and then I will tell him a number between 1 and whatever. And then I'll pick that video and put it into the comment picker. And I will have it draw a winner from the comments. And I've got a nice package. It's going to have a couple of handmade items from me. I've got a little sneaky surprise that I'm going to leave as a surprise. It's something I use all the time that everybody gets excited about when I have it out. So that's just a cheeky little sneaky sound to add to it. But all you have to do is leave a comment on the videos in December. You can just say hi or whatever, because I just do random org comment picker. All right. And I hope that healing comes for your family, Angie. And Nashwat? Nash Wazane. Kathy Whitney. Marty. Hi, Marty. Rain Girl. And Shannon. Shannon, I hope you're feeling better. I think that's all I have for you guys for tonight. So in the next couple days, on the 31st, at the end of the day, I'll do a drawing to round out the year and get the package in the mail in the new year for the December comments. All right. Thank you guys so much for your support this year. And I'm looking forward to continuing to do projects with you guys. I hope to start back with our Tunisian stitch next week. I'm committed to participating with Carol in the morning for Fiber Art Friday. So I'll see some of you in the morning, 9 a.m. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Angie. And you all have a good night.